today. From the Superdome in New Orleans, it's Week 16 of the NFL on EA Sports. As we'll see Jalen Hurts and the New Orleans Saints versus Daniel Jones.
The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16.
Fields it right around the goal line. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. First go on offense for the Giants under the guidance of Daniel Jones, the former Duke Blue Devil.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one interception, continue to take care of the ball, and maybe increase the number of times he puts the ball in the end zone with a receiver?
Oh, he's going to air it out right away. He's got a man complete.
And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
A huge play there right off the bat. 45 yards. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. From the 27, Jones. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. Cameron Jordan, it's his 20th sack of the season as he continues what could be a record-setting campaign.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
After that sack, 3rd and long, tough spot for Jones and the Giants.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete. He's got Barkley out of the backfield. And this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the 1st down at the 29. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be 4th down. Out is Myers for the Seahawk field goal. From the left hash, this from 46. Myers' kick is good. And the Giants are off now to a 3-0 lead. Myers now converted on the field goal try. Now he's on to kick it away.
This taken in at the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
Here come the Saints for their opening drive.
They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts.
Tremendous production in college at 2 different universities, and this is a guy who was a finalist for the Heisman Trophy. Still much more of a runner than a thrower, but has plenty of arm and is capable of making the big throws downfield. And don't underestimate his ability to think the game. Remember, he's the son of a coach.
They go play action with Hurts. They'll get this out to Kamara.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They'll run it for the first time with Alvin Kamara.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here's Hurts to throw. He'll get that complete to Albert O.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and now it's 3rd and 4.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Throwing is Hurts.
They'll set up the screen now to Kamara. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A bad time for a roughing penalty, and they get the gift of a 1st and 10.
Hurts.
Flushed out right.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam. And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
Back to the ground. It's Kamara. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They run it again with Kamara. And power running here down to the 6-yard line.
From the 6 now on 2nd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's got it. A 5-yard gain there makes it 1st and goal.
Pirine bowling his way into the end zone. It's a touchdown.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. He's got it. They'll see that opening drive field goal and raise it a touchdown, and that makes it 7-3. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it was Lamichael Pirine who finished it off with a touchdown run. Taking it about the 1. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
So the Giants getting the football back here for their 2nd drive as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you. Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
Jones fakes the give to Barkley. Flush. Jones hit and the ball's out. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here, but you know what a good rule of thumb is when a play like that occurs? You know who usually recovers it? The guy who missed his block and let his quarterback get hit.
Throwing, Jones. And the Saints pressure gets him. Brought down for a sack. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th.
And here's Gillen on now to punt as he gets this one away.
And here's a fair catch taken at about the 24-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big.
And he fires one that's intercepted.
Picked up by Alexander Johnson. And the Giants are going to take possession of the football. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10.
And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Cameron Jordan, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play.
Throwing on second and long. Jones. This one is Slayton over the middle.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is third and long. Now Jones. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Saints are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
From the gun, it's Hurts.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. His 4th catch already in this first quarter. It's a first down. He'll look to throw. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. On second down, Kamara.
And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Now back to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Now on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And did they keep it in? They did. They kept it in. It's down close to the goal line at the 1-yard line. Amazing. Perfectly placed. If that ball goes 1 extra yard, maybe not even an extra yard, the starting point is the 20.
So there is a reason that a lot of punters are also excellent golfers. They know distance control. You know what else they have? Same groove motion over and over. Once they have that down, it repeats under pressure.
And he'll take this up to about the 7 or 8 yard line. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4. Off the play fake. Jones. High throw, but the catch is made. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. A first down carry for Barkley. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. This gain not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Here's Jones on 1st and 10. He dumps it off to Barkley. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Jones. It's complete to Robinson. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 34-yard line. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Jones now on first down. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Fernandez. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. Looking to throw. Jones.
Got a man. That's Colin Johnson.
And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. On 2nd down, here's Barkley. Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. The Giants on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is going to be 3rd and 13. He completes this to Russell Gage. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 20-yard line. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Now Jones from the gun. He'll throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Off play action. Jones out to his left. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Demario Davis coming in for the sack that time. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. He finds his man complete. That's Fernandez. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal. On now is the kicker Jason Myers for the field goal try. From the right hash here, should be an easy one. Myers' kick is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6.
So the margin shrinks there as they get the field goal to draw them a bit closer here in this second quarter.
Yeah, nice snap, nice hole. They just want to keep this game close, so give them credit for finishing that one off with 3.
And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense.
Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on 1st down, that fits the bill.
Again, it's Kamara. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He'll get this complete to Rondale Moore. And he is going to have a Saints first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Gets around him. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll get this one underneath to Kamara.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4.
Line of scrimmage, the 24. This is 2nd and 6.
They'll set up to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he'll get this to the 22. So they began the play at the 11, and it's a gain of 11. 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. From the 16, Hurts. Now they set up the screen. That's complete.
And the Saints are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Looking middle, and that's complete. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Eluding the pressure right. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 4 yards out as his guys are able to extend their lead.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And the lead is up to 8. So that one a pretty time-consuming 10-play drive, and it results in a 4-yard touchdown run.
Taken in at the 3. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half. From just shy of midfield, Jones will get this out to Barkley, complete. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again.
Jones in trouble here, and down he goes.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down.
And he'll get this underneath, dropping it off for Barkley.
And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. On 4th down, here's Jamie Gillen on to punt. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. And this one hits at the 3 and then bounds into the end zone for a touchback. So time perhaps for one final kneel down before they take this lead to the locker room. He'll take the knee, and the final couple seconds will tick by in this first half. So it's halftime here in New Orleans. Well,
we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the 3rd quarter. Taken at the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25. The Saints offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. Hey, Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Kamara up the middle.
They'll get this up to the 47 and brought down there.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. That's complete to his running back, Kamara. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Flushed out right.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line. With nowhere to throw it, decided to scramble, and a nice job, CD. Got the yardage that he needed.
Yeah, and his teammates are certainly going to appreciate that effort, even if his coaches don't, because they would have wanted him to slide and protect himself. But he chose team gain over personal protection.
And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now a carry for Pirine. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run again with Pirine. And he's going to get this pretty close to the first down marker at the Giants' 27. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Here's Kamara trying to run for it. And he gets the first down here as he's taken down at the 24. Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
Second down at 4.
Kamara trying the right side. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. 5 in the secondary now for the Giants here on third. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle, it's complete.
And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
So another third down conversion, and now they've got a first and goal. They'll set up a throw. Forced out to his left. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the third quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is lets you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Jones with a handoff to Barkley.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Jones.
And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Jones.
This one goes out wide for Barkley.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. Here's Jamie Gillen now as he's on to punt for New York. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away.
You rarely call your punter a weapon, but he certainly was there. How about that? Pinning him down at the 1-yard line and helping out the defense in a big way. I'm telling you what, if I'm a defensive coordinator, I might be thinking safety right now.
They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. And he'll find a little space. He gets us up near the 10. A good run got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts.
In trouble, and the ball's out. It's in the end zone loose. It's loose, the ball bouncing around, and it's going to go out of the back of the end zone, so that is going to be a safety.
The goal here is about getting any kind of positive yardage in this spot because you don't care who, you don't care how. You just want to try and buy a little space and get away from your own end zone. But in this spot, the defense was all over that play and equally motivated to stick them with a safety.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Barkley, inside handoff. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. So a solid run by Saquon Barkley and another 1st and 10 here. Back to throw. Jones. He's going to have the hook up to Gage. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33. To throw again on 2nd down. Jones to Barkley on the check down. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. They'll try to run for it with Barkley. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Jones throwing on 1st down. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Paulson Adebo. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, just to add that to the list of great moments for this defense today, they've really shredded that game plan on the other side all 4 quarters. And, Charles, that pick 6, that's kind of the cherry on top.
Yeah, they did it, and I feel like I'm quoting a bad movie line, but they did it together, didn't they? Fed off of each other, every big play they made, every tackle, every pick, everything they've done. They continually built energy in this one, and how about them culminating with a pick 6?
Fields it right around the goal line. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. Throwing again on 2nd down. Jones, and that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. Trying to connect there with Wan'Dale Robinson, and it's 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Jones. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to. Desperation time now. Here's Jones. Here's Johnson with a reception. And he is going to have the Giants 1st down as the defense nowhere to be found there. A gain of 20 on 4th down. On the draw, this is Barkley. And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Jones. And they're not able to hook up there. Incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Jones. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And the Saints are going to take possession of the football. Now a 1st down carry. It's Kamara. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll run out of the gun with Kamara. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you at this stage of the game.
2nd and 2, first down marker at the 5-yard line.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun, being chased out left. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. 4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Touchdown! Albert Okwuegbunam. His 6th touchdown of the season.
And the Saints are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the fourth quarter.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And that will bump the lead up to 26. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it all culminates in a Saints touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off.
This will be fielded inside the 5. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Adrian Amos with a pick.
And the Saints are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 48. It's Pirine to begin the drive. And he's going to get this past the 50 and into Giant territory.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Again, here's Pirine. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. The Saints on 3rd down, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. This time it's 3rd and 3. They'll look to throw here. Quick slant, caught by Moore.
And he is going to have a Saints first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards.
Here's Pirine.
And he'll take this down to the 33.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Now Pirine. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. A man who's been busy this afternoon. It's Kamara again. They give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. This will be the 8th play of the drive, and it's 3rd and inches. They'll run it here with Pirine. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 16. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He will push his way down to about the 14. On second down, they'll run it here. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry.
And the Saints are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
On third down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was and getting there.
So this one a victory here for New Orleans. And I think the game balls need to be distributed on the defensive side of the football, and I bet that you would agree.
Yeah, if you hold a team under 10 points, that's a job well done. Really well done. So I would say game balls for every starter and every key player who participated in this game.
Now, see, I only like one game ball. You're handing out multiple. Although I set you up by saying game balls plural, but I
like where we're going with this. Though you say one to represent like the best player of all of that, and I say multiples so that you keep everyone motivated and involved.
You're a man of the people.
I'm a man of the people. I thought I was the only child.
You get a game ball, and you get a game ball. Game balls for everybody. So for New Orleans, a win will come to.
Tonight, from State.
Tyler Bass about ready to get us going.
And we are underway here on EA Sports.
No run back here on the opening kickoff as we'll start at the 25.
So out come the Cardinals now for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" cornerback.
There's a lot of good to watch in the game last week, wasn't there? I mean, he did throw 2 touchdown passes. That was impressive. And he's so close, isn't he? The 3 interceptions killed him and his team. That was costly. But if he just cleans that up a little bit, there's a reason for optimism with this team and this passer.
They'll pass there over the middle to start things out. Finding room at midfield. Now he's loose down the middle of the field. And he's brought down inside the 20 at the 18-yard line.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play. They picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. This will be caught once again by Brown.
And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
2nd and 3. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5. They'll run with Hall.
And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3. He was trying to clear the way, the big fullback. Instead, he gets a hold.
And you don't see that very often on running plays from those guys because usually they're the lead blocker. Normally, when he gets caught, it's in a passing situation.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
One more time with Hall.
Gets past him at the 10. He's going to get 4 out of this as he's down to the 10-yard line.
Partner, I know we're in a goal-to-go situation, but my goodness, think about running the ball here. Not even a thought, is it?
Defensively, they're in a prime spot.
And I think the defensive guys are probably expressing themselves to them as well. I wouldn't run it here, guys. You might want to try throwing it.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Cardinals will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight.
With these Thursday night games, sometimes you get those quick turnarounds. You wonder how a team is going to start. They started really well.
Everyone's always wondering, going into a Thursday night game, who has their legs, who has the overall health of a team. But mentally, if you get that early edge, the other team might think to itself, it's been a short week. We're not really ready to go. You might run them into the ground that way. That's why getting that early score means a lot.
Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game.
Fielded right around the 8. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
So here's the first drive now for the 49ers.
They'll be led out by the former number 3 overall pick back in 2021. It's Trey Lance.
And just think about what his ceiling in the NFL could be, because when you go back to his 1 collegiate season as a starter, the full season, he went undefeated, didn't throw an interception, and ran for over 1,000 yards as well. When you see him hit the field, you see a possible superstar in the making.
And he'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The numbers for McCaffrey last week. 23 carries, 95 yards.
Well, obviously, he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame, he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
That one, a first down pickup of 8. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 37-yard line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And he'll take this one for about 4 up to the 40.
On a 2nd and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence to run the football in that situation. I think that goes back to their practice and game planning. They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous...
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take possession of the football.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
And they'll run the option to start the drive.
And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll drop to throw. And he's got the hook up to Moore. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. They haven't made much of this great starting field position they had. Here's 3rd and 6. Back to throw. And he'll go right back to Moore. Complete again. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. They're going to look to throw. And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1.
They'll try to run with Hall.
And they will stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. On 2nd and goal, there's an option play left. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A gain of 6 there on 1st.
Charles, Thursday night game, I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in a full playbook. So as you said, you shrink the playbook, pick out the plays that work best for you. And you know what else you're looking for?
What's that? Who
are the freshest guys coming off of the last game to play on a Thursday night? Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
On play action, Lance. That throw taken in by Jamison Williams. And they're going to get this up to midfield.
Up the gut, McCaffrey. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And that's complete to McCaffrey.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
To throw, it's Lance.
And he fires one, but incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And I tell you what, he got it from 58. That had lots of leg behind it. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So the defense are able to force their first turnover of the game, and then they add on to that by getting the field goal.
And you don't just want to take the ball away from your opponent, partner. You want to make them hurt as well. And if you don't score yourself on defense, turn it over to your offense and have them put points on the board.
Here's the Arizona offense now as they get set to take over.
They are currently mired in a losing streak. Now they get the short week for the Thursday night game. Do you see that as a potential positive, or is this just more in what has been really a string of bad luck for them?
Well, to me, it comes down to leadership, and leadership's got to spin it into a positive and make it an advantage for them. Yes, we're in a losing streak. Yes, no one thinks we can win, but we have the resources we need right here in this room. Let's go ahead and play better. Let's hang together and shock the world a little bit. Put it all together, they've got a chance of coming out with a W.
2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You've got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
That'll be a 41-yard punt, just 1 yard on the return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body. You just played on Sunday, 72 hours later. Hey, it's game day again. But I have to think a Thursday night game in September much more preferable than a Thursday nighter in December, no?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. You mentioned how tough it is on the body. How about the mind? You're already tired, fatigued, right? Trying to battle for playoff spots. And here you have the quick turnaround. Now, the flip side is, if you take care of business, win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind before you play your next game. Anytime a ball's thrown in the middle of the field, it's popped up in the air, I expect someone to catch it, no matter whether it's offense or defense, because there's usually a great amount of bodies in that part of the field. In this case, no one came up with it.
Pressure comes, and the Cardinals bring him down. Sam Hubbard making his presence felt in the backfield. On 4th down, J.K. Scott ready to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 49-yard punt, 6 yards there on the return. And the Cards will take over, 1st and 10. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
So the big play gets them across midfield now for 1st and 10.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39.
2nd and 8.
He'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes. Chandler Jones in there for a big one. That is sack number 200 for his career. It ties him with Bruce Smith for the all-time NFL record. The Cardinals on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. They'll look to throw. This one caught by his tight end, Andrews. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the 1st. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. That's running out of steam, and it won't get there. He left it just short, no good, and this will stay a 4-point game. Charles, 54 yards. I'm surprised that came up short.
I would agree with that one because normally, if he misses, it's accuracy, not length, because he has plenty of leg for that. But maybe it's like I hit my golf shot, you know, maybe it's like my wedge. You know, when you chili dip and you hit the ground ahead of it, sometimes that'll shorten your distance as well.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And he'll get it across midfield and down into Cardinal territory.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the 1st. Lance going to try and throw on 3rd down here. And that one a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
Here's J.K. Scott set to do the punting honors. And this will be out of bounds. Now it's a question of where they'll mark it. And they'll say it crosses at the 11-yard line. So out now come the Cardinals. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline, they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? And I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time?
Closer.
Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Ball again on second down.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8.
We use the word relentless a lot with guys who are aggressive on the field. In this case, it really fits, doesn't it? How about his ability to break tackles and his feet never stop moving?
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. They'll break the huddle, come up on 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line. They run the counter. Easily. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. Back to throw here. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. And he is going to have a Cardinals first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Ball again on 2nd down. And a pretty good burst there as he'll get this across midfield and down to the 46. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down.
Now back to throw. He's got his man. It's Andrews. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
These two teams matching up for the 2nd time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6, and it was the visiting Cardinals who came away with the victory. So now they've got a chance here to sweep the season series if they can get the victory in Glendale.
Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
They'll run with Hall.
And he's able to get it to the 31, and that's enough for the first.
48 yards rushing for him now as he's run it 11 times.
With that run, double check my math, yes, he has hit 8,000 career rushing yards.
And that's fantastic. That means he's now approaching the top 50 all-time rushers in NFL history. That means he just sped past Terrell Davis, who's in the Hall of Fame. And now he's just got to go ahead and be strong and run hard because he's chasing down Larry Zonka.
On 2nd down, Easley. Just a couple on the ground there, and that's going to bring up 3rd and about 6. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down. Needing the tough yards, they run it with their fullback.
And he is going to have the Cardinals first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Owens. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Touchdown, Cardinals. Hollywood, Marquise Brown from 6 yards away. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Extra point safely through. And that pushes the lead up to 11. What a drive that was. 16 plays all told.
And it's Hollywood, Marquise Brown, who finishes it off with the touchdown. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a one-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. Meanwhile, Lance's throw caught by his receiver, Hill.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. And now we won't see a play on 1st down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1.
On 1st down, Lance. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
To throw again on 2nd down.
Lance, throw right side, taken in by Bellinger.
Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the 1st half. The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is 3rd down.
Now Lance.
And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
So Tyler Bass on now for the field goal.
He hit his first. Now this one from 48 yards away. And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And a 2nd field goal here cuts their deficit to 14-6 now.
So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And out a little across the 25 to the 27. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series.
It may just be the 2nd quarter, but he's in his zone, well on his way to eclipsing that 100-yard mark.
And when a back has a game, as we're witnessing right now, his name's going to be in the books, but it's really a collective deal, isn't it? Because that means he's getting plenty of blocking, a lot of help from his teammates, but he's making the most of it.
Yeah, he's made the most of it to this point. They'll throw now on the final play.
He gets it underneath to Hall.
And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. So we reach halftime here in Glendale with the Cardinals on top. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thanks. Back for the 2nd half of Thursday Night Football in just a moment. But first,
halftime over, no problem with us. We skip right to the 3rd quarter and continue this midseason contest. Takes it at the 7. And able to get this out to the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the 1st half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
The Lance going to throw. Over the middle, caught by Bellinger. And they're able to work this across midfield to the 48.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Shotgun now for Lance. Out route to Hill, complete.
And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
Play action, now it's Lance.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for 3, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. He had the distance, but it's no good. Wide to the right, and that will keep the lead at 8. Down here in the third quarter, obviously that's one they could have used.
Yeah, one of my favorite special teams coaches in the NFL told me what separates the kickers in the NFL versus the ones who are not is not the misses. It's the second miss in a row. Best kickers in the league, they don't miss 2 in a row. He's got to get his head back together in case he gets another shot.
On second down, a run with Hall.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
But backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that'll be caught by the big tight end, Andrews. And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
Lance again here on 2nd and 10.
Buying time to his left.
He's got room past the 30.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
And he's going to have a Niners first down as the tackle made it about the 43-yard line.
Back to the ground on first. It's McCaffrey. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Lance looking to throw it.
Flush to his right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
Throwing now is Lance.
That's to McCaffrey, complete. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And it's out of bounds. Now we'll see what the side judge says. He says out at the 8-yard line.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in one.
Hall ought to give up the middle.
And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12.
You know that old expression, it's not my night? It hasn't been his so far. I don't know if the legs are a little bit heavy. Sometimes having to hang out all day and play doesn't exactly play to your advantage, but it's been a tough go for him.
Every time he looks up, somebody's there defensively. That was the same case on that play. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, standing about a yard deep in his own end zone. Oh, able to avoid him. 42 yards on the punt, just 2 on the return. And that will come the offense as they take over. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
An incomplete pass on second down leads us to 3rd and inches.
He's got this complete to Williams. And he is going to have a 49ers first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches. Now Lance on the bootleg.
It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
McCaffrey running up the middle, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
The defense was ready for the run-pass option, diagnosed it perfectly.
Not only did they stack him up at the point of attack, but he was met by a host of light-colored jerseys.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. And on 3rd and 5, this will be the 8th play of the drive.
Here's Lance. This pass into the hands of Bellinger. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. And Lance now to throw. Throws the out route and completes it to Samuel.
He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here in this Thursday night matchup. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's 3rd down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Again, it's Lance.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Another good drive, Charles, but it looks like another that might end in a field goal try.
They've made some nice plays. They've given themselves opportunities, but as you noted, another field goal attempt coming up. And that's not how they want to end drives. They've got to figure out what's the final touch that they need to push it across the goal line.
Yeah, still yet to find the end zone. They'll start on the ground. Hall.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
Throw right side is complete to Andrews, his tight end. Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the 4th time tonight. Here's Hill on the return. Good coverage there. An even 50-yard punt leads to a return of 5.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway.
Throwing on 1st down is Lance. And he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. And Lance again going to keep it.
And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. The offense on 3rd down tonight, just a 20% success rate at 2 of 10. This is 3rd and 11. Dancing to his left.
And he'll only get this to about the 44 as they stop him short of the line to gain.
Let's go. Here's J.K. Scott now as he's on to punt for San Francisco. And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Their defense got the stop, forced the punt, and now you really start to monitor the clock as they nurse this slim lead. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down.
That's the former Buckeye Pete Werner getting the sack.
So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13.
Option play. Here's Hall.
And this one will go to the 28-yard line.
67 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
They run it with Hall off the option.
And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now Brown, he lost the football. The defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. You probably talked about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. There's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away.
They'll give to Hall.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line.
6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down. On first down, right back to Hall.
Oh, no, he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
Lance and the 49ers now, 1st and 10.
At about the 32. Following the fumble recovery, Lance. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Clock running, under 4 to play now as they come up on 1st and 10.
They run with McCaffrey off the option.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10.
From the gun, it's Lance. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Lance to throw on 3rd and 1.
And the pressure will bring him down here. The Cardinals get home for the sack. Here's J.K. Scott now as he'll come on for his 5th kick of the night. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And a great job on special teams to down it, as this will be marked out inside the 5-yard line. Now, if you're a fan of punting, this game's for you. He's been out there quite a bit. That one maybe his best yet.
Yeah, he certainly got his leg loose by now. It kind of reminds me of my college football coach, John Majors. He loved the punting game because he liked the positioning, the field position, and he loved to play defense.
And a nice pickup as this one gets him to the 10-yard line. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a way to get this one to the finish line. And a short gain here across the 10 to the 12. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame. Now, this is a big 3rd down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
Hit as he throws. He lost the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he'll be down at the 6-yard line. 1st and goal. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion here are musts. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now from the 7, here's 2nd and goal.
Here's Lance.
Escaping the pressure right. And it's complete. In the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Niners have a chance to tie things up as they trail by 2 here in the 4th.
So they got the touchdown they needed to cut this to 2, but now they've got to get back to the huddle. No celebration time. Got to figure out what they're going to do on the 2-point conversion.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Well, partner, here it is. They've got the chance to win the game. You'd have to think they need to get it near the opposite 40 to have a chance to kick a game-winning field goal. We'll see what they can do.
And you're right about that, because if we look at it in macro, that's what it looks like. But I think in micro, the head coach has already asked the special teams coach, what is he feeling? What does he think? Where does he want the football? What's the yard line we have to get? And he's already relayed that to his quarterback and his offense. They know what the goal is. Now the key, can they get there?
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
He finds his man, complete. It's Owens. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Over the middle, complete. That's Brown. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 45-yard line. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Owens. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
They'll try the left side. Easily. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Give him 16 yards there, and it's a Cardinals first down as well.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 2nd down now. Easily. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15. A gain of 3. 4 quarters not enough. We're all even, and to overtime we go.
How much fun is this for everyone who's watching the game? How much fun is it for us to see this one get an extra period to get?
And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick 6 or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
And no return here to begin the overtime session. That'll be a touchback.
Arizona getting ready to go as they take the field.
All set up for him right now, Charles. Opening possession of overtime. They've got the football. They also obviously have this home crowd behind them in a big way.
They get that extra energy from them, but they've got to be careful not to let that adrenaline get away from them and play too fast or create errors of their own making. Use that energy, embrace it, but make sure they channel it the right way. They've got a chance to go downfield, score a touchdown, and end this game.
Give them 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
And he's going to use his legs here.
And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. And a solid job using his legs. 16 yards and a first down on the keeper. Now a give right side.
Easily. And he's got it to about the 40. 2nd and 6.
And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5. 3rd and 1, trying to keep this drive in overtime going. A big one coming up.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. On 4th down, they'll try and run for it. A gigantic call there in overtime, but it pays off with a first down. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end.
And he'll be taken down at about the 22-yard line.
On 2nd down, easily. Only a yard of the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. He'll look to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Barnes.
And he is going to have a Cardinals first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Shaping up to be a very efficient opening drive here in overtime.
And can you feel the tension building? Because I'm feeling it. All right, I've got the sweaty palms here with each play because of the enormity of what's going on. Each play means so much in overtime, and they're handling it well as this drive continues.
Now it's the first involvement on the ground for the backup running back. And he'll take this one inside the 10, down to the 8. 3 yards is half of what they needed. Now can they get the other 3 here on 3rd down? And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settling because you're...
And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And my, how the tables have turned. They had a chance inside the red zone, punch that thing in and end it. Now we're going the other way.
And it's real easy to just look at them and say, boy, what an error, what a mistake you made. But how about the defense coming up huge? Let's give them a little bit of credit, keeping their team in the game, because if they score a touchdown there, it's game over.
Mike McGlinchey, the Notre Dame man, guilty on that one. Lance with a first throw in overtime. And that's caught by Williams. And they'll get this up to the 10, but that's all. A nice job there to bring him down defensively. Off the option, here's McCaffrey.
And space opens a bit as he gets it across the 15 to the 17-yard line.
Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. Pass complete, Samuel.
And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
Now a play fake. Lance. That pass caught. It's Williams.
And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance.
And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the timeout comes here in the waning seconds of this overtime, as we could be set up at long last for a potential game winner.
Here's Lance to throw it.
And he rifles one incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Again, they'll throw it with Lance. Over the middle, complete to Samuel. And he's going to get this down near the 25.
So that's it. No double overtime until the playoffs roll around, so that means this one ends in a tie.
Yeah, that's ultimately unsatisfying for both teams, the fan bases. Heck, for us.
True.
We came here to see a winner, right?
We did.
Winner and a loser. We didn't get it. We end up with a tie. Everyone walks away. A little bit cranky on this one.
Meh.
Yeah,
MEH, man. That'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say good night from Glendale.